Okay, Ed, on to the baby now. Right, so as we said, a baby is 0 to 1. All right, so yes, CPR for the baby. Right, so as before, dangers, as I mentioned with the child, very similar. You could have you probably would have an hysterical parent handing you potentially a blue baby and help me. You know, just trying to control yourself in that situation is going to be very difficult. But as I said before, you're only there to help and do your best. All right, so just try and clear your mind and we'll go from there. So your dangers. Okay, so exactly the same as before. Check in. What are they? Responses. There's no point in me talking to baby or anything like that. You just get a very intelligent baby. Okay, so a little clap, you know, little feel of the feet. They're going to be limp and pretty lifeless. All right, so lay them down. CPR really needs to be done on a hard, flat surface. Okay, if you really have to, then you can pick up baby in your arms and do that if you must. Okay, but otherwise we're going to lay them down on the floor. Okay, so first thing, responses. We've been through that, so airway. The thing with the baby is their occiput and their head is so big. What you don't want to do is tilt the baby's head, because then you've just shut the airway. All right, so you want to keep the airway inline neutral, they call it. Okay, so try and maintain that if you can. So just think to yourself, if the head is like that or heavily forward, then you can put something under the shoulders, pack that out so the baby is neutral. Okay? So we're looking for that position, and then we're going to check for breathing. So a 10-second check. You can put a hand on baby's tummy. 9, 10. Okay, so baby's not breathing. So ambulance, we've got a baby unconscious, not breathing. Okay, so hopefully you get a very quick response. So Ed, what do you think now?
Going off a child, I would go with the breaths because it's most likely to be respiratory.
Excellent. How many?
5?
Yes, very good. So remember, children and infants, 5 rescue breaths first. So what we don't want to do though is give them your full welly from your lungs. So if you give them your full welly, because they've got tiny lungs, you can pop theirs. Obviously we don't want to do that. Okay, so you also want to be breathing over their mouth and their nose. Okay, so you'll be in that position and you're going to give the 5 breaths. So little half breaths. Just so the tummy just rises, just that little bit there. Okay, so then you want to get yourself in a comfortable position. So either 2 fingers here, or you can move baby to that position so you're comfy and you can use your thumbs. All right. So how many compressions do you think, Ed?
30.
Good man. So 30 compressions. Center of the chest.
I didn't know that you could do it that way. I've only ever seen them. That seems to make more sense.
Yeah,
that seems to be more comfortable.
Very comfortable. So again, you could be here a long time. So, and while you're doing this, you will find that you will relax. You will think, I'm actually doing something.
Yeah.
I'm taking charge of that situation. You know, your whole body will start to ease. Okay, so 20, 29, 30. Move baby back. 2 breaths. Okay, and back to your 30 compressions. So again, 100 to 120, down about 1/3 of the diameter of the body. Okay?
Yeah.
Good man. Do you want to have a practice that?
Yep. Check for dangers. Jamie, could you call me an ambulance, please? There's a 6-month-old baby, unconscious. I'm going to check for breathing.
Good man. So I can start that process already, and then I can update the ambulance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I've just realised what I didn't do is I didn't tickle the feet or check for responses.
Okay.
So if I would have...
I mean, in the real world, it's going to be pretty obvious baby is limp and lifeless.
Yeah.
All right? This is just sort of, you know, the full protocol. You know, you're going to use your own judgment there. You're going to see the baby is lifeless, see the baby's colour. You know, it was, you know, more realistic, to be honest, Ed.
Okay.
Okay, so that's fine. But we have to say, obviously, you're going to check responses.
Okay.
So, yes, exactly what you did there was very good, Ed. You didn't move the head back. Yes, you kept that neutral. You've checked for breathing. and now you're going to be updating the ambulance,
Yep.
aren't you?
Yep. So baby's not breathing. I'm going to start CPR.
Yes, good man. So you've done your breaths already. So you've done those 5.
Yeah.
And making yourself comfy.
Yeah.
That's good. So very effective CPR there. He's going down 1/3 of the diameter of the baby's chest there. Good pace, 100 to 120 per minute. Lovely. And then breath. Maybe slightly too much of the breath there. Just slightly, just a little bit less.
So would you say more?
Yes, perfect.
And covering the nose and the mouth, yeah?
Yes, with your mouth.
With my mouth.
That's right. And away you go. Excellent stuff, Ed. Good.